Welcome to Doug in Exile. We have some new polls that register the fallout with Trump driving back to Mar-a-Lago in his car, waving to everybody. Hi. He's like a kid. Hi, everybody. He's having the time of his life. Why is he having such a good time? It could be this Rasmussen poll. Stunning turnaround. Real Donald Trump now beats Joe Biden by 7%. That's his best in 17 months and a 10-point swing from just weeks ago. Highest absolute percentage of the vote since September 2021. We're going to break those numbers out in a minute. But first, here's a clip of Trump after he got back home that was broadcast on Fox News.
With all of this being said, and with a very dark cloud over our beloved country, I have no doubt, nevertheless, that we will make America great again. Thank you very much. And God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
First, here's Trump's dismal performance before this indictment.
Now, here are the numbers from the last time we asked the question. In the second week of February, Joe Biden took home 45% of the vote in a 2024 rematch, and Trump took home only 42%.
Now, there's no explanation for this nosedive that happened earlier this year. Rasmussen has their own speculation. I don't know what caused it.
But then came February of this year, and Trump had his first loss against Biden, trailing by 3 points.
But here's where the indictment shows a crystal clear, beyond the margin of error, turnaround in Trump's favor.
Since then, we've had Trump's incredibly well-strategized trip to East Palestine, Ohio, some very well-attended Trump campaign events, and finally, this indictment. Where do we sit now? Trump beats President Biden by 7 points, his biggest lead since the fall of 2021, and the second highest proportion of the vote he's had since 2020.
These kinds of swings are amazing, okay? It could have to do with inflation too. I think a lot of the women that were repulsed by Trump are going like, I'm repulsed by him, but Biden's going to absolutely break my family. But this also shows, like, guys, be careful with these statistics. This is good news, but I just want you to know it's going to be like this. You'll see on the graph. It's going to be like this for a year. These are radical swings.
Here's how it looks on the graph, and it's a stunning and rapid turnaround. We're talking about less than 2 months here. Voters are now very much paying attention, and they do not like what they see. This comes just 1 week after 59% of voters also told us that Trump's indictment was outrageous and amounted to political vengeance. Here are the top 10 demographics where Trump picked up support over Biden since February, and it's absolutely stunning. Some of these demographics, like high school graduates, Republicans, and middle-aged voters, already lean Trump. But look at liberals and Democrats in the top 5. The pickup among women is also astounding. Biden led Trump among women by 8 points in just February, and now he trails by 7 points.
Women are finally getting creeped out by Biden. It only took 2 years, but he's like a gross Uncle Mushroom.
Here are the current party numbers. 83% of Republicans would now vote Trump, up 9 points since February, and only 70% of Democrats would vote Biden. That's down a massive 12 points since February.
This reminds me of the 2016 contest where Trump was not very popular. He won, but it's only because Hillary was so unpopular. And then Trump in 2020 was less popular than Biden, who was an unknown, and now Biden is getting to be less popular. The key is Trump's popularity, he's kind of there. You either like him or you don't. I don't think there's a lot of movement there. But the question is, will Biden screw up so bad that it becomes as unlikable to Democrats and middle people as Hillary? And I think this shows that he's well on his way to that.
The first presidential indictment in history, and it made Trump the most electable he's been in a year and a half.
That's where this injustice What you intended for evil, I intended for good. Something good is coming out of this. You can't snow the American people, or even that Biden's going to win, because I don't think he is going to run. It does mean that the people smell it, and the massive mainstream media lies, they're not buying them by and large. If you want more election news, we'll be doing this for as long as YouTube lets us. So give us a subscribe. I'm Doug in Exile.